Hi, it's Wise here. Welcome to my channel. In this video I'll be erecting this timber frame that I built. If you've not been following, I've been building this timber frame for a customer, and until now I've cut all the joints, brought it up to site, and now I'm erecting it. This is my first time building such a large timber frame. I hope you learned something from this video. I surely have learned loads from this project, and hope you enjoy. That guy there you see helping me is actually my customer. I actually made this frame for him, and I was lucky enough for him to take off work to help me erect it, because it's something I didn't even think about, and I thought, yeah, I could do it on my own. I've got this crane. But if I wouldn't have had him there, I don't think I would have managed. These things are so heavy, and just moving them around and moving this crane around with these on, it was a proper nightmare. But it was fun. Having someone else there just made it that much easier. And yeah, this crane is just amazing. It's just amazing. This is beautiful. Check this out. This crane is amazing. It's got another 2 meters it could go up, which is pretty cool. So we're just cross bracing them, supporting them, because there's a bit of a wobble. Oh, this is so exciting. I know I might not sound it, but this is so exciting. We might need coffee number 3. Every time we put timber up, coffee. Got some lubricating wax, helps these pins go in. Definitely, mate. I've got the bug now.
We'll get that one in. Now we've got a routine.
Well, this back piece here, this slanty piece, was probably the hardest piece. See, these aren't straight, and we couldn't get them high enough up on the crane. Well, we got them high enough, but the problem is the cable didn't go over. Can't really explain it, but anyway, that was so far the hardest piece, and I'm sure there's going to be some harder ones, aren't there, Brendan?
Yes.
Definitely, yeah. So we're going to get this one up now.
somewhere along the line I lost my memory card which had all the footage of me making this. I'll see if I can find it, but if not, basically this was my other scarf joint, which was a lot easier to cut than a traditional scarf.
It's in the joint that.
There you go.
Not good. I can put it to here.
One sec.
In the screen.
It's okay. "9 meter long length. There's a 5, there's a 4. Now we just need to crane it up onto here and get it on. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to crane it up and fingers crossed, I'm going to pray to God that it goes smoothly.
As you can see in this clip, I keep lifting it up and down and up and down. I realized every time I lifted, this timber was so heavy it was tilting the crane, so I had to keep putting these concrete slabs, which I was lucky enough the customer had lying around in his garden, as counterweights, and it did a really good job. It held it down and it stopped it from tilting over. And as you can tell here, most of the joints needed a bit of fettling in, a bit of trimming down. The ones that I didn't dry fit because I didn't have enough space to be able to put the whole frame together. In an ideal world I would have had a big enough space, I would have built the whole thing and then taken it apart and brought it around to my customer, but I didn't have the luxury of that, so the ones that I did dry fit went perfectly. The other ones just needed a lot of fettling down.
Check this out. A whole 9 meter long beam in. Got these little gaps. I've got a gap there, a gap there, and a gap there. I can't seat the whole thing down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this clamp that I bought and try and clamp it down, then pin it once it's clamped, because I think the wood is all twisted. So wow. Okay, that's one. Is the last timber that I've got to put up, besides for the top bridge, which is just a timber going down the middle. This is the last jointed timber. 1 second. In the end, I ended up leaving this flush side on the inside for specific measurement reasons. Just the way I laid it out, and that's how it worked out best. So at least it looks nice now on the inside. The outside could do with, yeah, you can see a bit of a difference in thicknesses, which is absolutely fine. I'm not bothered about that. This whole frame is together. I just need to pin all the fittings in now, and that's what I'm going to do now. No, the other side's better.
I think that's it.
So as you can see, this has gone all, these two have gone all the way through, and these two haven't, because I've got a brace here, so those two are just going straight into that brace, so that's fine. And then these two have come nicely out of this side. Welcome back. Nice spring morning. Not been here for some time. I need to get this top beam in the ridge beam, which is the center beam. So this half lap that I've just cut on here, this is going to be the ridge beam, which is the center beam going down the middle. You see you've got this one overlapping and that one overhanging, sorry. There's going to be another one in the middle overhanging. So it goes, it's 5.5 meters long, so it's going to come to just about here. And I'm going to have a half lap in the air, so it's going to be supported by that. I'm not going to do any fancy joints. I'm going to do that now. That's why I had to cut these pegs off on the outside, just to get it nice and straight. Now I'm going to lift it up. I just don't want it to snap them off or anything. job doing on my own. The other ones I had help, and the other one was 9 meters long. This is, thank God, only 5 meters. But I've got it on there. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to roll it to the middle and then I'll get the next piece on. I just wanted that was in my way down there. I couldn't work on that piece because this one was in the way. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to move the crane. Ooh, we didn't think of that. Okay, I'm going to have to lower the whole crane. Alright. So I've got that ridge beam in place. It's got a half lap on one side, and we have an overhang here. We've got them all three of them overhanging. Next, I'm just going to cut that. I'm going to put a half lap in there. I was going to use this side of the wood and this side of the timber to put a half lap in there, but you see there, this is all rotten. The problem is I don't have a replacement timber, so what I'll have to do is I'll just have to flip that round. That's going to stick on the other side. I'm going to have to treat it so it doesn't get any worse. Okay, I've got that small beam in, ridge beam, the top beam there. I've got that bang in the right place that I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just peg that down. I'm going to put a peg through it so it stays in the right place, and then I can get the other one on, because I don't want the big one to move it out of the way, because the other one's going on top of this one. So this one's more important to fit first. good. No, you know what? It's perfect. It's perfect. I'm just gonna peg it now. Well, that's it for part 6. Everything's installed, ridge beams in, all the beams are in, all the pins all totally pinned, it's all secure. So I got a bit more routing corners to do, a bit more sanding, but I'm gonna wait till he's totally covered it up, because you know, I sand it down now and then the trees start dumping stuff on it and it starts raining or whatever. I prefer to do it once it's in there, so that's what we decided. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, it's been amazing having so many new subscribers and new viewers to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and if there's any questions you have on this, just put them in the comment section below, and make sure you press that bell notification button so you get notified when I put my next video up. I think my next video on this project will be showing you what it looks like when it's done, or at least in the progress. Alright, cheers.